Hello guys, welcome back to Bhutan's War, and today we will take the French Napoleonic infantry from 1807 to 1812 from Victrix game. So, the ideal French troops you want, for example, for Battle of Wagram and Ulster and Split. Let's take a look inside. Also, if you didn't saw them, I made review for Victrix Bavarian in Napoleonic infantry, so feel free to check my channel for them. Of course, Bavarians, if I'm correct, are the newest of the Napoleonic sets from Victrix. This Frenchman will be probably one of the first. So, we have... This will be one command sprue. Or not. Yeah, it will be command sprue because there is code for the officer. And then this will be another... there is no command sprue, it seems. That's identical sets then. Okay. Or not? Sorry if I'm a little bit clueless, because I'm... There is command sprue 1 and 2, because they are drums. So 2 command sprues, or even 3, or no. Again back, the drum is there. No, it's all really just one sprue copied out. Okay, so we have 8 sprues, and it should be 60 miniatures. That's interesting because I have the Bavarians, as I said, and also Austrians from the Victrix, and they all have, you know, the basic infantry sprues and 1 or 2 command sprues, so I was a bit of confused because there was something new. So, what we have here? So, couple of bodies. Oh, one kneeling guy. Interesting. So we have these bunnies. As you can see, some with single, some with double cross belts. Single ones are for, you know, your regular line infantry. The 2 cross belts, they are, or 2 belts which, you know, cross belt. These are for the grenadiers. And I think for voltigeurs also. As I said, this is probably one of the first Victrix Napoleonic kits, but to be honest, the quality is still amazing. As you can see, the details are still pretty sharp. Really nice details. And kneeling feature is a really nice bonus, to be honest. And from the back side... Nice. Really nice. What is my only issue on the first side is this. As you can see, this guy has this sort of apron, which is probably for the drum. It's sort of, you know, interesting that you have drummer on each sprue. If it's drummer, if not, sorry for mistaking you. It seems to me like one. Which is interesting because you have one, we could say, wrong body on one sprue, but I'm not sure what else it could be. But anyway, let's go on. So we have some hangers, or say grenadier sabers. There is officer arm. Hands with epaulettes and without. For, you know, line, center or flank companies, if we use the British terminology. Nice, there's even bugler for light troops. Nice detail. And of course, regular shakos Pompon shakos, and of course the grenadiers with bearskins. Of course, there are some, skirmishing arms like this one, some reloading arms, coking dice, musket cooking arm. Not sure how to spell it, but I think you understand. Interesting as its other set, all of the bodies are without arms. On the new Victrix sets, you have basically half of the guys is without arms, so you could make them, skirmishing if you want, and the other hand, other bodies have the hands with sculpted, marching poses. So that's new, or well, not really new, but old. These are these cool French double pistol holsters. There is also, arm with pistol. There's picorn for officer. So there is this, sweet coat for it, for officer. To be honest, there is no arms for the standard. We take a look if really it's all the same sprue, but no, it's not. There is common sprue, but it was in the middle of the pack, so I was a little confused. Sorry guys, this is sort of confusing for you as for me. But after all, it's just unboxing, it's not, some in-depth review. So, there are two command sprues. Again, we have some other bodies, like these guys. More of characters. As you can see, this guy has some sort of interesting flask here. Again, there is another drum. I'm not really sure what was Victrix's issue with drums for these French infantrymen, because there are 8 drums on the sprue, which means that you can basically have one drum for each 8 guys, which is what? Again, there are these bodies. Again, kneeling one. On the second side, they look like variation of the original one. So these are again the same bodies. Just, if I'm looking correctly, without. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not sure anymore, to be honest, if it's the same bodies or not. Or not, the kneeling guy is different, so these are different bodies on the command sprue. So again, we have these bodies, again, kneeling guy, again, assorted muskets, marching, attacking, reloading, stuff like that. On the command sprue there are also these bags, which is nice, little detail that if you want you can make the guys with the bags. Or rucksack, haversack, as you wanna call it. And to be honest, these are pretty sweet, You can see this has extra shoes. There is frying pan or something. There is this, metal cup hanging. Inner guy with shoes. Another, water flask. Wow, these are really nice and characterful. And again, another head. This time these are guys with shakos, but with rain covers. So extra variation if you want. And of course, the hand for standard bearer with the Imperial Eagle. So after all, we have then these 2 command sprues and 6 regular infantryman sprues. Interesting, there is no sheet with instructions. Just really interesting. As you can see on this promo pic, but you can make some really interesting poses, like this resting guy, and there are, reloading guy, skirmishings, and marching grenadier. So there are some poses. To be honest, on the first side, you can't really tell it's one of the old Victrix sets because it looks pretty nice, to be honest. Sharp details. Really, really great. Even after its age, I'm pretty impressed. I'm used that the new Victrix kits are, superb. But I was expecting that the old ones could be, little worse in quality. Because, for example, something like 2 years ago, I started American Civil War, and I started with the Miniautres sprues. And the plastic infantry for the American Civil War, if I'm correct, was, I think, the first Miniatures plastic kit. And they are okay at best. And at the first sight, you can tell that these are old, and they are one of the worst Perry kits which are available. But to be honest, on this Victrix kit, which is old, well, nice quality. Of course, it couldn't be that old because, after all, it's in back and not in the box. Like, I have the Austrians; they are in the box, so they are probably older. Again, it's pretty great quality. I'm really impressed with them. So, to wrap it up, they are good. Sorry guys that it was sort of sloppy and messy and I was a little confused because I couldn't find a command sprue and I was really confused that on each sprue there is a drummer and the officer code, so I was like, really, this is without command sprue? Because after all, the sort of command sprue is after all just regular guys with, Eagle standard and, extra heads in rain protection and with the Eagle standard. But after all, they look like really regular ones, so I was a little confused, but I hope you guys understand. I will, just to be sure, I will check it again if it's the way I told you. No, it's not. They are other the rucksack sprue. So actually it's half and half. It's 4 and 4. So that was unboxing with twist, which I was really not expecting. So this was Pod Answer. Hopefully you enjoyed it even with these, mishaps. And hopefully guys, see you in the next one. So don't forget to subscribe so you're sure you don't miss it. Bye guys.